Welcome to episode 18 of the Metamagix Monster Manual and another continuation of the Dead by Daylight chapter. In today's episode, we are going to discuss how I think you should run the Legion in DnD 5e. Now, the concept behind the Legion stat block is a very weak killer that you should probably, for the first time, run more than one of in an encounter. As a reminder, you can find a link to the stat block in the description of this video. It'll take you to my Discord or my Twitter where you can download a picture of it for free. So without further delay, let's just jump right into it. So this is the Legion, and to begin, the Legion is classified as a medium humanoid with the chaotic evil tag, same as all of the other killers. He has an armor class of 15, 50 hit points, and a movement speed of 35 feet. For the stat array, the only noteworthy stat here is his higher than usual dexterity at 16, with the rest of the stats being around 10 through 12. He is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from all non-magical attacks, but again could be toned down to a resistance if your party is low on magic. He has a passive perception of 12, speaks 0 languages, and has a challenge rating of 5. So now let's jump into some gameplay and talk about the Legion's unique abilities. So to begin, the Legion's main ability is his Feral Frenzy, which is a recharge skill on a 5 or 6 rolled on the die. As a bonus action, the Legion can activate Feral Frenzy. While Feral Frenzy is active, the Legion gains an additional 15 feet of movement and has advantage on all dexterity, acrobatics, and strength athletics checks. The attacks of opportunity made against the Legion are made at disadvantage while Feral Frenzy is active. While in Feral Frenzy, the Legion has no limit on how many attacks they can perform. Successful attacks during Feral Frenzy apply a deep wound to the target, dealing 1d4 damage at the start of each of their turns. A creature can use an action to mend the wound, removing the effect. Feral Frenzy ends if the Legion successfully attacks the same creature twice, or if the Legion misses any attack. So the goal with this ability is to activate Feral Frenzy and charge as many of the party members as possible, landing as many attacks to wound as many of the characters as possible before either attacking the same target or running away to deactivate your ability. For his unique perks, we can start off with Discordance. While the Legion is within 15 feet of another Legion, attacks made while Feral Frenzy is active are made at advantage. So this is the entire point around the Legion. You would probably want to run this killer as a group of killers, rather, because they are a group of 4 in the canon lore of Dead by Daylight. You'd probably run any number from 2 through 4 of these legions at the same time, and Discordance allows your legions to work together to gain advantage on Feral Frenzy attacks. Next up, we have Mad Grit. If the Legion misses an attack, they may make one melee attack as a bonus action. So this cannot be activated during the same turn as Feral Frenzy. Feral Frenzy is activated as a bonus action, but if Feral Frenzy does not recharge, the Legion may attack once on a turn. If they miss, they can try again with a bonus action if their ability is not recharged. And finally, we have Iron Maiden. If a creature opens a door within 20 feet of the Legion, they become vulnerable to damage from the Legion's attacks until the end of their next turn. Now, this does not count towards any bleed effects. Those damage rolls are made entirely separate from the Legion's attacks, so you would still roll normal 1d4 damage and not double that if they are vulnerable, but they would still take double damage from any melee attacks done. So for the Legion's single action, he has his Hunting Knife. The melee weapon attack plus 6 to hit, reach 5 feet, and deals 1d4 plus 3 slashing damage, so no more than a normal dagger would. So your goal here with this killer is to, like I said, run more than one of them in an encounter and either try to have them gang up on a single target to apply lots of bleeds, or maybe split up and deal their damage separately. But the idea is they're not meant to be very tanky, only 50 hit points. They should go down pretty easily versus a very proficient party. But make them a nuisance to deal with, make them a little bit annoying to have to take down. But guys, that is how I would run the Legion in DnD 5e. If you guys have any comments on the stat block, any changes you want to make, leave them in the comments down below. And if you like this video, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't. I got a lot more episodes coming out in the future, so be sure not to miss any of those videos, guys. But until next time, have fun, stay safe, and as always, happy gaming.